Alright, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it's worth. Let's get this merch. Subscribe to the PDH Network. Alright, y'all see what's going on here? As y'all see the thumbnail, y'all read the title under the thumbnail. Yeah, this one right here is dealing with your boy Charleston White and how Charleston White speaks on the N.O.R.E interview with Kanye West, and how Charleston White even says that he agrees with a lot that Kanye was saying in that interview, especially pertaining to a lot of rappers and how they be capping. Now, if y'all ain't been paying attention, Charleston White, he been on a rant. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know Charleston White, once he start, he ain't gonna stop. You understand? Y'all know he been on his rant, going at T.I., Boosie, and a bunch of other rappers in the industry that's portraying that street life. And that's the reason why Charleston White said he spoke on how they raising their seeds. He says if they raising their seeds to be out there in the streets like they was, then hey, they gonna be incarcerated just like they pops. And again, if y'all want to check out Charleston White, he's all over social media, man. He's speaking his mind at this time. And like I said, man, he's not the only one speaking on a Kanye West interview. But he does hear what everybody is saying about Kanye and what he had to say in the interview. And like I said, Charleston White, he agreed with a lot. Charleston White basically says that him and Kanye, they see eye to eye. Because there's a lot of people that disagree with the things he says only because how he's saying it. You can't please everybody with the stuff you say. So you just got to speak the truth. And however it come out, that's the way it come out. And if they can't accept it, then that's on them. So that's what Charleston White is saying about Kanye West. He's saying that, hey, man, if Kanye is speaking the truth from that point of view, then if y'all can't accept it, then don't listen to him. You understand? I even stated that in the last video. If y'all feel some type of way about what Kanye is saying or Charleston White, there's a bunch of other networks, a bunch of other platforms that you can go to. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, you can't go at the people when you giving them the attention as well. But at the same time, even though we may not agree with how they saying it, what they saying could have some truth behind it if we listen and pay attention. He even says on a degree that a lot of people call him crazy and all these things because that what he says, that he does not have a filter. And by him not having a filter, he's able to speak his truth, similar to Kanye West. And he says that, man, it's messed up that N.O.R.E even took the interview down on Ye. He said, man, how you gonna call the dude in to do an interview, sit there for 3-4 hours, you know what I'm saying, let Kanye, you know what I'm saying, tell what's going on in the industry, similar to the point of view of Charleston White is coming from. But Charleston White, he mostly come from the streets. He come from the criminal activity that a lot of rappers be putting on, but they really not about their life. And Kanye West is speaking from the entertainer, the well-paid entertainer that still act like they about their life, that still act like they want to be in the streets. So Kanye is saying the same thing Charleston White is saying, just both speaking from two different examples. Charleston White, he says he's speaking from the dude that's in the streets, the dude that's looking at the rapper, that's saying, that's mimicking everything the rapper is doing. And Charleston White saying everything that rapper is doing is cap because they don't live their life for real. And Kanye is saying the same thing for the entertainer. He's saying, while all y'all following these entertainers and are doing whatever they tell y'all to do when it's not benefiting y'all, again, that's where Charleston White says he sees eye to eye with Kanye. Again, I don't agree with everything that Charleston White is saying or Kanye is saying. Did y'all hear what I said? I don't agree with everything, but there is some things that's making people think, and I believe they coming from an instance of accepting accountability. If you followed the wrong people, you took the wrong advice, just say you did that, okay? Don't blame the other people, because this been going on in the world, all right? It's been scammers, it's been all kind of people in criminal activity that will sell it to you like that's the way you're supposed to live, or make it seem as if you playing this victimhood all the time, it's gonna make people feel sorry for you. That's not the way the world works. So what I'm saying is, there's some things I don't agree with, but the things I do agree with, a lot of people can't swallow that pill. A lot of people can't look at themselves in the mirror and say, man, did I accept this? Did I really let these people steer me in the wrong direction? If so, accept it and say, all right, it ain't gonna happen again. You know what I'm saying? But the more you keep pointing the finger in the other directions, you're not gonna understand the main issue at hand. The only way you can understand the main issue at hand is yourself, because yourself, you make the choices, the decisions in your own life to watch, to look, to listen, to learn, to do all these things that you want to do. It's up to you. You understand? So again, that's what a lot of people don't agree with Kanye when he says that, hey, look at the choices and the decisions that we made as a people, especially within the black community. Are we looking at these things and saying that, hey, let's not do that again? That wasn't something we should do because it didn't benefit nobody around us. If it benefited one person, it didn't benefit nobody. And that's the point of view where Kanye came from when he said, hey, they love to lift up one person while the rest of us, you know what I'm saying, is trying to figure it out. While the rest of us is trying to understand why this person ain't coming back to teach the community what he learned. You know what I'm saying? How he got out the game. See, a lot of people, they will keep it to themselves. The reason being because a lot of y'all would not want to listen. Even if the person is right there saying, hey, this is A, B, C, D. This is how you get, you know what I'm saying, the money you need to earn. You know what I'm saying? You have to work at it. In order to work at it, you have to create a blueprint, a plan. You know what I'm saying? And you have to be active with that plan. If you don't, it's not on everybody else. You know what I'm saying? It's always going to be roadblocks. Always. But you have to take that detour. Take that detour. And it's, yes, the detour, it may be a little hard. It may be a little hard work, but it's cool because you're going to understand that detour was beneficial to you, for you to understand the basics, to professionalize whatever craft that you're trying to get into. You know what I'm saying? So again, all this is based on Charleston White agreeing with a lot of things that Kanye is saying. And he do not agree with N.O.R.E taking the interview down. He says that, man, keep that interview up there. Let these people hear the truth. Charleston White is saying, basically, N.O.R.E is on the side of the people up that ladder. You know what I'm saying? That's basically who's ever playing victim and who's ever with the other side who don't want to take accountability. Like, that's the narrative they constantly want to put out there. So for all the people that's speaking up for themselves and saying that, hey, I did this. This was my fault, but this is how you go about it. They don't really want to put that out there. You understand? And yes, Kanye, he said it from a whole different stream of words. But the point of view is the same, man. And again, we have to look at ourselves in a mirror. Are we making the proper decisions that we would stand on 10 years from now? If not, stop doing it. You know what I'm saying? And that's real talk. And that's following anybody that's rappers, entertainers. This is the thing, man. A lot of things seem cool for momentarily, not for the long haul. And a lot of people are stuck on a momentary things and don't understand the longevity of things. You know what I'm saying? So basically what I'm saying, right? If you get a lot of attention right now based on you doing some type of criminal activity, right? In 10 years, it's not going to benefit you because a lot of people is not going to want to sit at the table with you, do no business with you, politic about you with anything. You know what I'm saying? And that's real talk because they're not going to trust you from the standpoint of business. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why it's a lot of people out there, they love to play victim. You understand? Like, it was an interview I was watching the other day. I forgot who it was. It was a rapper. Man, I can't think anyway, long story short, they was telling how, matter of fact, bam, it's funny because it was T.I. And it's funny because Charleston White was speaking on T.I. Anyway, T.I. spoke on when he first came in the rap game and how the labels was trying to see if T.I. was going to stay out the streets. You know what I'm saying? So what happened was T.I. played it to make it seem as if, man, you know, they ain't even want to invest in me like that. Yeah, because you already said you've been in and out of prison. Like, see, you gotta stand on your truth. It's like, T.I., would you invest in somebody knowing they've been in and out of prison? It's not like you was there and you learned and you like, I'm not going back. Like, you went literally went right back to prison right after they signed you. So what I'm saying is you have to take accountability and say, this is not them looking at black people some type of way. Yes, I was running the streets. You know what I'm saying? I was active in criminal activity. You have to be real with yourself. Again, accepting accountability. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole means of this video and what Charleston White is saying when he agree with Kanye West. You feel me? Hey, but as always, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it's worth. Let's get this merch. Subscribe to the PDH Network.